Welcome to a Yakuza 0 100% trophy guide video. In this video we're going to talk about the Awakened and Unleashed trophy. So for this trophy you just have to beat the finale. I kind of cheesed this with the golden gun because I did all the sub-stories prior to finishing the game. So if you want to take this route, it's not a bad route to take because it makes a lot of these sections a lot easier, especially on Legendary. If you did like the full set on Legendary of sub-stories, it'd make your life a lot easier, but that's not what I did on Legendary. I did this on hard, and yeah, use the golden gun if you, that is a strat basically if you want. If you don't use the golden gun, you're gonna need to use rush most likely in these little sequences. I would bring in as many heals as you possibly can. I would bring in the strongest armor, bulletproof armor especially. I'd bring in whatever you can use to keep your heat high. Get in there, rush towards them. Beast style works pretty well if you're surrounded. You know, you can take out quite a few people with beast style with the finishers, so you might want to switch to that. But yeah, you're going to want to take down the gunman first. Always go for the gun people because they stagger you. They do a lot of damage and it's kind of annoying really. There's not much you can do about it other than get to them quickly and dodge their attacks. So with rush you can like dash towards them really easily. But obviously I'm using the golden pistol strat, so it's a bit easier for me. I have done this game before 100% as well, before I recorded it 100%. So I have done it properly without the golden gun, and it's not as easy to say the least. But yeah, golden gun would be my strat, and to get that you need to do actually you don't need to do all the sub stories. You need to fill the CP. So I think if you fill the CP up in the shrine, on one of the sections it gives you the golden pistol. I think it's the last one you get, and you need a lot of points to get it. As you can see here, if you get shot you get staggered. If you get double hit, it's a double stagger and a lot of damage. So blast your way through. Basically the last finale chapter is Kiryu fighting outside the boat, Kiryu doing a gauntlet on the boat, and then you've got to fight Shibusawa, who is a bit of a beast sometimes. The first time I fought him I got wrecked, and then once you learn him it's not as bad. Like, you can counter his patterns with your own patterns, and yeah, it's one of those fights that you'll get used to. But yeah, this one again, if you go in beast mode you could probably attack them with chairs and stuff. They're pretty strong. 3 enemies, you want to be very careful. If you've got the equivalent to Tiger Drop on this game from Kiwami 1, you want to use Tiger Drop as much as you can. I don't know what it's called on this one. But yeah, if you have a gun, just a standard gun as well, for some of these sections, especially this section where there's 3 gunmen, hide to the side, pop out, bam, go back in if you want, and just wait for them to like waste the bullets. So at a certain point after you've done that gauntlet, you'll come to a Majima, so you want to do the same thing again. As many heals as you can. Just essentially do the move where you are rolling on your back kind of thing. I think it's 1, 2, 3 and then triangle. I'm pretty sure it's 3 hits and then triangle. I'm not doing a very good demonstration of it here because we're trapped in a small area. This is the one where you go on the floor doing that. It's either 1, 2, 3 triangle or 1, 2, 3, 4 triangle, but breaker style is the ultimate way. Like, you can cheese the whole game with this. It's ridiculous. It's so overpowered. It is preposterous. And against the bosses, there's a few bosses coming up which you just make it so much easier on yourself if you use breaker and upgrade it as much as you can. So prior to this chapter, I would recommend essentially beating Mr. Shakedown as many times as possible to upgrade your points as best you can. And once you've upgraded your like breaker style as much as you can, you'll be good. I would also upgrade Slugger as well. because Slugger's a great fighting style as well. If you get in trouble against certain bosses, you can stun loop a lot of them with Slugger. But this move is just so overpowered, so ridiculous. Even if they block it, you'll get in there, you'll do the finisher, and it'll still take off loads of the health. It's just preposterous. It's it's a game breaker, quite literally. Maybe that's why it's called breaker style. But yeah, you go through a gauntlet as Majima, a few on the staircase. As long as you've got a lot of heals and decent armor, you shouldn't go too far wrong. You'll have enough money to buy decent armor, or you'll get it via, you know, sub-stories, via certain shops and stuff. So get the best armor you can, get the best assisted equipment as you can to boost your stats. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. The breaker style is just insane. So once you've cleared the staircase out, go into the next doorway, go down the hallway. There's a little door, and I think a gunman's in here, maybe a shotgunner. Yeah, or pistol man, and two other dudes. So you want to just draw them out away from the door. And once they're drawn out, you can't get hit by the gunman because he doesn't come outside. But if you go, obviously, into that area, he's going to get you. Bam, bam, bam. Charge in when he's not looking and hammer him down. And then make your way through the next door. But yeah, if you mix up the breaker style with different, like square, square, triangle, square, 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 triangle, and then 4 squares in a triangle, mix it up, it confuses the AI a lot, so you'll be able to just blast through them generally. But the best one to use is that as soon as you hit the deck, basically press triangle and he will start doing that roly-poly. Watch out for gunman again. He's got a shotgun this time. You don't want to do what I just did there. You've got a move as well, I think, as a gunman, as a breaker style, which disarms gunman, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it's just in a group. You can press triangle and he'll knock out 3 of them or something, but I just stick to the basic tactic of doing that. Make sure you hit him with the finale, and you should be safe enough. As you can see, you're just absolutely steamrolling everyone. It's ridiculous. Blast him through the double doors there. Heal up. So we've only used 1 heal by this point. This is first attempt, I think, on these. Maybe second attempt, because I probably lost to Shibusawa actually, or whatever his name is, the final dude. So yeah, mix it up, make sure you're blocking. You can switch styles as well, like if you want to play the game properly and you know, have some fun with it, switch styles by all means, mix it up. That's what it's there for. That's the changing styles. That's why they designed it that way. I just personally love powering through people, like just completely obliterating them with the same thing over and over again. It just feels good. Don't know what it is. It's great though. But yeah, this guy's a bit awkward. If you like, another tactic as well, if you're struggling on a guy, run away from him and aim away from him and do that move away from them until you're in the spinny bit, and they probably won't be able to hit you by that point. But yeah, the boss is Awano to start with on this one, and then it's followed by another boss. So you have a little bit of gauntlet, and then it's followed by Awano and Lao Gui, I think. As you can see, we've just absolutely obliterated his health bar, and then you can see me running away, and then triggering this again. And he can block it sometimes, but look at how much damage that's doing. That is just preposterous. And then you get the little QTE scenes. You don't want to miss these because they'll do massive damage, punching you in the face. He punches the wall. Your essence, I'll call it, your heat mode will increase like that. And yeah, just keep doing the roly-poly trick on the floor. When he's in heat mode, he can't go down as well. So it's actually kind of beneficial. And he starts dodging and all this and that, and he gets a bit faster, but just stick to your guns, run away, switch it up if you want, get him in the corner, he can't do anything, he's screwed, job done. Next fight is Largui, who is a bit different, but I think you can either... I think you can get away with mostly using the breaker. But you can also... Look at how much damage that did. Because he was right in with the chairs and that. We absolutely obliterated him. Oh my god. Ridiculous. And he's dead. So make sure you get the QTs right. I think he has a few QTs. As you can see, just goes straight into them because I damaged him so much immediately. We did like 2 QTs in a row. Shoots the sword off. Throws it at him because it's Majima. He throws his gun because he's an idiot. He tries to crush your eye. Don't miss that one. And you should flip him off. And then it comes to the final bit. So he's got like 1 health left. Slap him and he's dead. And then you come to the final fight, which is Shibusawa, I think. And he's a bit of a beast. Keiji Shibusawa. So yeah, he's got, I think it's 3 stages, is it? Or maybe 4. Yeah, it's 4 stages. So he has Brawler. And then he has Rush. And then he has, what's the other stage? Dragon, I think? Oh no, Beast Mode and then Dragon. So he has all the stages of Kiryu's got, basically. But you want to watch out, because he's very fast at this point. You can try and counter him like I'm doing there. Get behind him, punch him, do this and that. Dangerous tactic. But yeah, personally I would go Beast Mode and just fucking swing for the hills with full heat. Because once you got full heat in Beast Mode, once you're pretty much fully upgraded, you've got various... like, I don't think he can get knocked down. So you just keep blasting and blasting and blasting. And he can't do much about it. Which is great. So you go into a cutscene for his second phase. Flip him down there. I think he cuts into Beast Mode whilst he's down here. And he'll start trying to hit you with the chairs and the tables. You want to do the exact same thing. Go into Beast Mode. Start slapping him with the chairs. Obviously watch out for the QTEs. And watch your health whilst you're doing this as well. It's a dangerous tactic, but I get really lucky here. Because I'm like spinning around him. It's awesome. Dodge to where there's better stuff. If he connects with a lot of these hits, he might do a lot of damage, so be very careful. But as long as you got some heals left, should be fine. So heal up if necessary here. Flip him on the staircase. He's got a lot of QTE moments in this, so just be prepared for those. And yeah, so the final bit, I think you can do this tactic where you go brawler mode if you want, and just step away and kick him, like dodge his attacks and just counter attack. You might get lucky by grabbing him. On Legend, I don't think this is going to work as well, personally. But a few stomps whilst he's grounded. But yeah, you can stand back, you can dodge his attacks, you can get out of the way. But you do a fair amount of damage here if you're pretty well upgraded. You can also like counter with the Tiger Drop equivalent. Be very careful, heal yourself up if you need it. You don't need to, you know, win the award for being Billy No Heals or whatever. So here you just slap shit out of him and give him a good knee in. And then a QTE at the end is coming, so be very careful here. He'll hit you. I don't know if I failed that, or did I not? Or maybe I failed it. But yeah, just make sure you get the QTE at the end correct. Because you will lose the fight, I think, if you fail it. There we go. Big smash. Ah, he's just pummeling his face in. I think he's done. Grabs him by the shoulder, picks him up, smacks him in the face. That's the one. Sends him flying to the ground. You become the Dragon of Dojima. And that is the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc. if you enjoyed it. And yeah, that is the finale done. If you have any questions, let me know. And yeah, There's my stats. Completion 97.59%. Not too bad. So thank you very much for watching. Take care and peace out.